Hello and welcome from me, Dave Hodgson, to this week's in-depth news report on KLTV. Hospital staff on lower incomes will pay less to park at work as part of a shake-up of parking charges at the Huddersfield and Calderdale hospitals, as reported earlier in our news bulletin. And staff on higher wages at Huddersfield and Halifax will have to pay more in the scheme to earn the hospital's in-debt trust an extra £162,896 this year. The charge for patients and visitors staying up to 2 hours will increase from £2.50 to £2.80, although the cost of a longer stay will remain unaffected. And stays of up to 30 minutes will remain free. We went out onto the streets of Huddersfield to find out what residents thought about these charges.
Right, so what would you say if I told you that the prices for the car park at the Huddersfield Royal Infirmary have been decreased for the staff that work there? Do you think that's a good thing?
Decrease? I don't think the staff should pay anyway.
I think anybody that works at the Royal Infirmary shouldn't have to pay at all. What other place do you have to pay to go to work? Actually in work. So no, I don't think they should have to pay.
I think the parking for the staff at the Royal Infirmary should be free, not decreased. I think it should be free.
I can understand why the staff need somewhere to park, but also obviously the patients need places to park, and if you've got to be there for a long time during the day, then it's going to cost you a lot of money. My son was actually in hospital for 7 weeks over the summer last summer, and so therefore, you know, the cost to us was great.
Well, my wife works for the National Health Service, and so she's having to pay even more now than she did last year or the year before. So she wanted a pay rise for 5 or 6 years. So I think it's unfair.
What would you say if we said because of that they have increased the amount that people like you and me pay?
Well, it costs too much anyway, because as you say, if you've got a patient in long-term care, it costs you a fortune. And at one time, if you had a patient in the Royal Infirmary that was there for over a week, then after that week you got free parking. That stopped a long time ago. So no.
And then if you don't want to park in the car park, then you end up parking in local streets, and then that imposes on local residents.
The parking charges up there are outrageous anyway because they're more than town. And if you get somebody who's a long-term patient up there, how much is it going to cost you to go and see them on a daily basis? I think it's about £5 for 2 or 3 hours or something, and it's wrong.
It's a very kind of technical question because things have to be run and everything costs money, and not that we can afford, but things cannot happen without money. So therefore someone's got to pay.
I mean, I've been to see my mother and my father over the last few years in the hospital, and it's cost a fortune really if you go every night, and it's £3 or £4 at least every night, and if you go for longer it's even worse. And really they didn't have enough space to park anyway. It's only restricted parking anyway.
However large or small your business, attracting new customers requires dedication and a lot of patience. Just like fishing, but you also need the right gear. Rods,
reels, lines, hooks, sinkers, lures, tackle box, tackle bag, net, bait, gas gloves, clothes, pocket knife, roach.
Or you could simply advertise with KLTV. Online, grow your business and your clientele. KLTV, your vision made reality. Should have gone to KLTV.
If you would like to comment on any of these stories, please get in touch with us on Twitter, #TheWeeklyWindup, on Facebook, or email us at email@kirkleeslocaltv.com. I'm Dave Hodgson. Thank you for watching. Enjoyed your company. Thanks to the news desk and to the crew who brought it to you. Goodbye, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.